What's up, everyone? This is Trandell, and in this episode of Art Appreciation, I have Noble Knight Artorigus, my favorite of the Noble Knights. Reason I started playing Noble Knights, he's the king. He's based off King Arthur, which is like Knights of the Round Table, all that old folklore, which is awesome, cool, amazing. And actually, when I thought of this series, it's because of this card. Actually, I just thought this was so cool artwork, and I wish it was in foil or like hollow or whatever, like at least super rare. I think it would have looked so cool. But when I look at this card, I'm like, man, like I know it's until they're needed again, and it kind of looks like there's wear on the sword. So I'm assuming he's putting back the blade, and these are like all his adventures that he's had and everything that he's been through before he gets like the latest sword, oh, not even, because he uses both. I don't know. I don't know where this falls in the lore, but I was thinking like he puts it away, and then he gets the Excalibur. Like he's putting Caliburn away, getting Excalibur. But then eventually, like he needs it again, so he gets both. So I don't know where this goes in the timeline. Or one thing I also thought about: what if he's pulling it out, and then that's like everything that's gonna happen in his future? But the fact that this is like a, like a past tense thing, I don't know. But yeah, a card that I wouldn't really run the deck, maybe a one of, but I wouldn't actually run. But yeah, Artorigus. I remember when I first saw this card, I believe, was this like the sneak peek card or something? I think one of my friends when I was in college just was like, "Oh, did you go to sneak peek?" And I'm like, "Nah, I don't. What's that?" Like I didn't know what a sneak peeks were back in the day. And he showed me this card, and knew that I like warriors and like this whole folklore stuff, like knights and stuff. So he's like, "Hey, Randall, like check this out." And man, I haven't looked back since, and I thought this was so cool. And I remember I went to everyone who went to sneak peek, and I was like, "Hey, man, I want that card." So yeah, I mean, it's just so cool. It's like the artwork is amazing. Like a lot of the Noble Knights artworks are just amazing. I mean, is it even like focusing? I don't know, but it's like the legend, King Arthur, Artorigus, pulling the sword out of the stone, and oh man, just that lightning, the electricity, the power coming out of there, and everything. I thought that was sick, and I don't know, just really cool. Not like the strongest deck, but I still play Noble Knights this day. I know it's gonna be a little hard to see, but this is the ultimate version, the ulti of Artorigus, King of the Noble Knights, which, man, I remember I played like a Rescue Rabbit variant, because when this came out, it was like, okay, you Xyz and you blow up back row, and you power him up with Gallatin and Caliburn. And yeah, it was an okay. It was like, not really control or beat them. Who knows when Noble Knights are there. Nowadays they're like swarm the field and get bored. At one point they were make a big boss monster but then get kaiju'd. So they got a little more practical today. And he's actually, I think, more used nowadays. At one point he was just taken out by the Sacred Noble Knight. Like this, the wombo combo to just get him out was a lot more viable than just to get this out. Because he pops back row, and there was a time where back row was like whatever. Nowadays back row is kind of coming back, kind of. But monster removal is always cool. So yeah, I have the ulti here because I think the textures are just so cool. Let me just, I guess, take this out. I always thought the textures were so cool on this, and the armor just looks so shiny. And I do have an ultra rare version, but I like wrote on it. I like wrote like my name and stuff so that I would always know it's mine. So maybe I'll get a different version. Let me just, I guess I can just show it off. It wouldn't hurt to show off how much I really like that card. And where is it? Right here. So I guess it's a better picture, but you can see I wrote like my initials. I had this whole thought of like, it's my card, and I'll always know if it gets jacked or something. I'll know it's mine. So yeah, I thought he's just so cool. And something I like about him is I feel like this one, he just looked like a normal, normal, strong character. But he started getting like more, I would say like thick, burly. He became a big burly boy. And you can even see it like in here. if my camera focuses, but he kind of looks, and I like that. I like that he's like, I want to say buff, but like well-rounded character, because I am not skinniest person, so that's something that resonates. That I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Here, Sacred Noble Knight of King Artorigus, which is like a weird name. I don't know why they just call him Sacred Noble Knight King Artorigus. You know, that you didn't need to put the of, but now that he has the Excalibur, just looks sick. Like the aura coming out of the power, like everything. This card just looks cool. I don't really know what else to say. This was at one point like the boss monster of the deck, and something that's pretty cool is this one's like 18. This is 2K, and then this is 22. So they just power up by 22 or 200 each time. So yeah, just really cool. Just the glowing, the colors. But honestly, I don't play these in my decks, but sometimes I feel like I want to. I kind of just want to play the Platinum Rares version of these. There's something about them that in the Platinum Rare, I know it's not going to do justice anywhere. I mean, and they're not really well liked, but the name, the sides being silver, it really makes the card artwork of his armor and the blue pop for me. The card themselves, I guess because it's like the black border of the XCs, I think these are the best looking. Like Artorigus is like, oh man, look at that. Can you see that in the name? Like honestly, if Platinum Rare just didn't like look so ugly in other cards, do I have a platinum? Let me see if I have a platinum on me. I think I do. Like last chapter, like it's like okay. There's just something weird about it when you like turn it in some angles, but I'm assuming because this is like the XCs, you know, black goes basically with everything. It's cool. It just makes this card look just whoa, man. I like on camera. Seeing in real life, it's cool, but like on camera, seeing those colors pop, like I don't know. I'm appreciating it even more now. I've never even seen it like that on camera. But yeah, just if I can focus on, oh, there we go. That's a nice focus. I think it makes it pop really well, and these, I don't know. I'm almost tempted now to take out the ulti and then the ultra and just put these in and the ultras of these because, wow, I'm appreciating it more in camera than I do in real life. But yeah, that's Artorigus, or King Arthur himself, and a little shout out to Isolde because man, this is the Noble Knights themselves just have amazing artwork, and this is itself super beautiful. Love the Noble Knights. My second favorite archetype, probably the deck I play the most, honestly, other than Dark Magician. I played that a lot, a long stretch of time. But the new support is out now. Well, gonna be out. Soul Fusion. Heritage of the Chalice looks amazing. Can't wait to get mine in. But for Noble Knight, King Artorigus, you're cool. Actually like this card as a monster card. More than Dark Magician, like the other one. Dark Magician will be like a childhood favorite, but man, Noble Knight Artorigus, just really cool. Big burly boy, big burly king. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.